Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda Accord 2.2 EX automatic diesel. This car has covered just under 63,000 miles, so a lovely low mileage one. Comes with a really good service history and is in absolutely fabulous condition. Finished in grey with the black leather interior, facelift model. Car's really clean. Sorry, just wait for the chap to go by. Front of the car, very clean indeed. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that the driver's side fog light's got a crack in it, so there's a new one being fitted hopefully later today. And that's all going to be attended to. Bonnet, incredibly clean, can't see a stone chip on any note on there at all. Near side of the car, beautifully smooth in the panels. Again, no obvious dents or indentations. Such a handsome car, and they just, in my opinion, just haven't really aged at all. Going through off side of the car, driver's side, again, stunning condition, really is, pardon me. I mean, it's always, or there are always going to be the odd sort of minor little marks on the car this age. It's 11 years old now. But in all honesty, for a car of that age, it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Comes to the boot area, really good sized boot, and it's been kept very nicely. Let's come to the back of the car now. It's a black leather interior, and it's been kept in absolutely beautiful condition. On the passenger side, on the front, obviously electric seat, which has been given very little use. In the front, on the driver's door, footwell area is lovely and clean. The driver's seat for a car this age is absolutely super condition. So inside the car now, as I always do, I have the engine running so the dash can be seen illuminated. What a lovely interior it is, in absolutely stunning condition. Sat nav, as you can see, working exactly as it should. Let's pop the car into reverse. Got a lovely parking camera, again all working exactly as intended. Has been kept quite beautifully. And come to the main dash binnacle for you. Hopefully you can see 970 miles, and there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda Accord. It's a 2.2 EX automatic diesel. Car's registered LG12XUT, and mileage at the start of the road test is just 62,963 miles. The reason we do all of our videos, as I say in each and every one, is to ensure that if anyone is online looking at any of the cars advertised, they actually get to see the very car in the adverts in operation. And the reason we feel it's important is simply because, like far too many people, we've been to see cars which have looked absolutely fine in photographs or description, but only to find out when you get there it's got an obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car, so hence that's why we do it. Also done on these very quiet country roads in this absolutely beautiful part of Gloucestershire. This actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on, so hopefully it will then be representative of what you feel yourself should you be offered a test drive in the car. So coming to the car, very well looked after vehicle, and feels it straight away. Engine starts instantly, settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. It's a fabulous diesel engine. It's all the things you want from a diesel, but rarely get in one package. Being a Honda, with good maintenance, they'll go on for enormous mileages reliably. Certainly, they've got a wonderful reputation in the trade for that. But also, more importantly, it's just such a lovely engine to use day in, day out. It's on the move. It's quiet, refined. Mechanically, it's got a sweet edge to it. It doesn't feel like a diesel at all. Actually, that's the best thing you can say about it. but it's so flexible. You just touch the throttle at low revs and the thing's picking up straight away, which smaller capacity diesels, they go eventually, but they have that lag. This one's just got that instant response, but it's also got a broad spread of power as well. I do apologise, it's a bit glary with the sun today, but you've got usable revs from 1500 RPM to around about 4000, whereas most much narrower than that, in all honesty. But yeah, absolutely superb engine. Engine then feeds through into the auto gearbox, which is perfectly matched to the engine. The reason I say that is because it's not always the case. Quite often you get in a turbo diesel with an automatic and it just doesn't sit together very well. It can be indecisive, it can be hunting for gears as a turbo comes in and out, but because this is such a flexible engine, that's not the case. And like the engine, it's got a reputation for being incredibly tough and reliable. We've never touched one, and I don't ever attempt fate on that, but it's common for them to do intergalactic mileages on those gearboxes. Notwithstanding reputation, you should make sure, as with all autos, that the fundamentals are good. So on the move, the gear changes should be smooth, and they're all but imperceptible in the car, so they're perfect in that sense. But also when you select drive or reverse from stationary, there shouldn't be any great clunks or thunks or delays in engagement, and again, absolutely spot on in all respects. My favourite part of this generation Accord was the chassis and the steering, because it is the stuff of genius. First and foremost, it tracks dead straight. There's no vibrations at the speed or any speed up to the legal limit, actually. But what it gives you is beautifully weighted power steering. But when you go through a corner like this, turn in, minimal movement, the car and steering move as one. It's beautifully resolved, this chassis. It's a chassis that basically gives you this very compliant, beautifully damped ride, but allows you to sort of, if you need to cover ground quickly or you enjoy your driving, it is one of the few cars that actually rewards. I say they're unflappable, but it's absolutely the case. It doesn't matter what corner you throw at these cars, and you appreciate them more you own them. That's the long and short of it. Because when you get in it initially, you think, well, what on earth's about blithering on about? But everyone that owns them sort of appreciates them after not long, but certainly years of ownership and trying other cars. You can see the difference. It is a very, very, very well engineered chassis. It really is. Also, by the way, absolutely no rattles, clonks, thunks coming from underneath the vehicle at all. So, in that sense, it is literally tight as a drum. Brakes on the car. I'm just going to give them a good thump. Really good brake pedal on the car. What I'm looking for is good initial bites, which it's got, but also there shouldn't be any kind of vibrations or pulsing through the brake pedal, and there's none at all. Finally, coming inside, they're just a lovely, lovely place to sit. They are beautifully put together. It's rock solid in here. There's no squeaks, no rattles. Textures, the colours, the trim is all very pleasing to the eye. Tactile wise, it's got that lovely feeling with every single switch you press, pull, prod, turn, whatever, has that beautifully engineered feel that Honda give you. But more than that, it's a car you can just jump in and drive. It's laden with equipment, of course, but it's simple, especially by modern standards. You've got a deeply recessed sat-nav screen, so in theory less glare from the sun. Seems to work rather well. All working perfectly. Then you've got your main controls here for your radio, dual zone climate control system, which pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. And then your heated seats again, all working exactly as they should. Dash binnacle in front is your classic Honda affair, beautifully detailed, simple, legible dials. So you're not taking your eyes off the road from any longer than necessary. But again, very, very sort of pleasing aesthetically. And then you've got this lovely kind of leather-bound, thick-rimmed steering wheel. These are relatively expensive cars, actually, for their age, but there's a good reason. Very few cars in this category were engineered anything like as well as this, as a whole car, its entirety. Hardly any drive as well, and very few are anywhere close to its reliability. So as a package, that's why they're sought after. But it really is a lovely car, and I can't fault it in any way. It drives absolutely beautifully.